Hey, what's up, you guys? It's time for another episode of What's Hot and What's Not in Children's Ministry. Today, we're talking all things leaders versus managers. Because when it comes to children's ministry, leaders and managers are hot. It's true. You need them both. But not knowing which one you are is not. And it can really create a mess, especially if you're leading an entire department. So, which one are you? Stick around and find out. You made it! You didn't quit when it was hard. You didn't quit when they disappointed you. You didn't quit because you knew the mission was so much bigger than yourself. So I need for you to celebrate one another. Guys, no children's ministry leader wants to be considered just the maintainer of all things. Quite the opposite. Many of us aspire to leave a legacy of lasting change in our departments through our own brand of dynamic leadership. We hear it all the time. Don't be a Martha, be a Mary. Don't just manage, lead. But the truth is that all successful children's ministries require both leaders and managers. The reality is that most people tend to lean more toward one than the other. But you have to know who you are. This is precisely how good leaders know how and when to delegate and outsource. For instance, you may be the most innovative person on your team with just this uncanny ability to know exactly what is needed to take your ministry to the next level. But you might be downright terrible at maintaining the existing programming. On the other hand, your existing programming, look, it may be running like a well-oiled machine, but you may lack the vision to ensure that your children's ministry department will be well positioned for the future. Even though we all have our own particular leanings, many leaders are reluctant to admit it. In their zeal to become the jack of all trades, they become a master, you guys, of none. The truth is, some leaders just don't manage well, and some managers struggle at leading. I have been there. Being one over the other doesn't mean you can't run a healthy and thriving children's ministry department. So please relax and remember, part of being a good leader is being self-aware and embracing which side of the leadership/manager coin you best operate in. So get to know you and get to love you. So I want to leave you with 4 tips as you navigate through your unique leadership style journey. Number 1, make a plan. Once you've identified your particular leadership leanings, determine what you will do moving forward to leverage your strengths and mitigate your weaknesses. Listen, with this context in mind, evaluate the greatest leadership needs of your children's ministry department in your particular church. Number 2, go to work. Leaders create, managers sustain. If you are a manager, find healthy models that don't require you to innovate in isolation. My point is this: don't reinvent the wheel. You're not good at it, and that's not a bad thing. Learn how to leverage curriculum and other programs that have been created to support the children and families in your ministry. Listen, if you're a leader, make sure that you bounce your ideas off of those around you who have a knack for execution. Someone who has a brain of a manager who can help you to understand the realistic logistics around what you're envisioning and how to make it happen in the future. Number 3, build a team. Leaders struggle with management. So if you are a leader, you need to work on surrounding yourself with a phenomenal support system to assist in maintaining the vision. Conversely, if you are a manager, you should be intentional about investing in inspirational leaders who have the ability to carry the vision forward by influencing and empowering others. And lastly, number 4, relationship. It doesn't matter if you are a leader or a manager, you guys. Success in ministry will always be a team sport. The healthiest ministries are built through authentic connections with people. Listen to me. You will never regret taking extra steps to build meaningful relationships with the people that are around you. In so doing, you will build richer and more robust relationships. But you will also inevitably identify a plethora of people with different skills, gifts, and talents that will complement your own. Hey, you guys, that's it for this week's episode of What's Hot and What's Not in Children's Ministry. We'll see you next time, same place.